Hey guys, coming at you from a cow farm in San Pedro, Colombia. I did not get a chance to make a video before I left Ecuador. So I'm here now and I want to talk about our month in Ecuador, month 2 of the race. We started in Baños, Ecuador, which was our debrief, and so we got to debrief our first month there, and we got to do really cool adventures. I jumped off a 150-foot waterfall, and I got to swing on the swing that's at the edge of the world. And so it was really cool, and it was really fun. It was a great break. Then we traveled to Quito, which is coincidentally where my family is from. So it was really cool being, I guess, in my own culture for a month. And there's a lot of things that happened this month. Ministry-wise, we stayed at a ministry called Inkalink. Our whole squad did, because it was all squad month. And each day we would go to different ministry sites. Our teams would go to different ministry sites, and then we'd reconvene at the end of the day, and we'd all stay in the same spot. The ministry that we worked for was called Evangelico Eterno, and it was a church, and our ministry hosts were Fabian and Andrea. I just felt really, really blessed that month. I really connected with Andrea. She spoke a lot of truth into my life, and we did testimonials there. And we got to paint like probably about 100 foot of mural on the outside of their church where the playground is for the kids. And we got to paint a Jonah room, and then we got to paint a butterfly garden room. So there was a lot of painting. And then we would travel 1 day a week to their sister church, and there we would build a garden. And so we did a lot of outdoor work projects. As far as fun things go, we got to go to the Mitad del Mundo, which was the center of the world, and the La Basilica, which is a big Gothic church where I got my favorite pictures from the month from. Man, this month was really cool. On Valentine's Day, all the boys made us this dinner, and they cooked for us, and they set out tables outside, and it was really cool because they each wrote us like words of encouragement for each individual woman, and they sang to us, and they washed our feet, and they just really showed us a lot of love on that day. And it was really cool. And we had these mailboxes where, since words of affirmation is my love language, people could leave each other notes all month, and so it was just really cool getting to connect with everybody. And I don't know, I had a great month. Not to say this month wasn't hard, because it definitely was. It was hard in the sense that in all squad month, it's very easy for the team to want to go and talk to other people rather than bringing their problems to God or bringing their problems to the team. So that was a challenge at times. And it was also difficult because, well, I started reading this book called Redeeming Love, which I would recommend to anybody. It's about a 500-page book, and I read it in 2 days. I just devoured it. But it brought up a lot of deep things inside of me that I necessarily am still walking through. And so I at one point felt very pressed to write my testimony, and I wrote it, and I was like, okay, God, what do you want me to do with this? And he said, nothing. I just wanted you to process it through writing. And so I was rereading it, and it took a lot out of me to write it. And for now, I'm doing nothing with it. But he also impressed with me to talk about some things that I was still struggling with. And so I did. And basically what's come down to is I stepped out of leadership coming into month 3 because I felt this way, and the leadership team felt this way, that God was calling me to spend some alone time with him and to dive deeper into some things, and that he just wanted my full attention. And not having a leadership title doesn't make me any less of a leader. I don't need a title to be who God created me to be. And so I'm really stepping into the time he wants with me right now, and I'm fighting for the alone time with him, and I'm fighting to learn everything that he's trying to teach me in these moments, because there's a lot of deep healing going on, especially in this month. I actually can't wait to talk about the end of this month. We are currently at a boys' ministry, and it's been very hard, very eye-opening, and it's it's brought a lot of healing about, and it's brought a lot of things that I'm still walking through. And so I willingly have stepped down, and our new team leader is Jordan. And also our new team name is the Monarchs, and it's really cool to see what God's doing in that. And I'm actually going to talk about that in a separate vlog, the transition phase and everything that God has brought into the light with that. But I just wanted to update you guys on how this last month went, and it was definitely a very, very hard month, but it was also a really great month. And so yeah, I'm excited to be here in Colombia, and I miss you guys, and I will update you soon. Bye!